Dear fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, what is it that comes into your minds when you hear the word creative? Or let me put it that way. Since the word creative is an adjective, what kind of nouns would you put after the word creative? If all the things you can think of are related with art or advertisement, let me update you. Our responses to various events in life could be also creative, or, on the contrary, reactive. And what does that mean? Well, since I like analogies, I'm going to tell you one which describes the situation perfectly. Now, I would like you to create a picture in your minds. And here is the scene. We have an international company in which there are workers from all over the world. One day, the big boss asks a detailed report about a project from a worker. Let's say the worker is from Europe and let's call him Adam. Adam works on the report for days and days, and when he finishes, he goes to the boss to present his report. And generally, he goes like this. Dear my boss, here is the report I prepared. The boss checks the report, and after checking it, he tells Adam that the report is not okay, and he rejects it. And he rejects it like that. Adam looks at his report and says that, okay, I'm going to work on it. Well, this was figure 1A. Now, let's look at figure 1B in order to see what a typical Turkish worker would do in such a situation. The scene is the same. This time, the boss asks a report from his Turkish worker. And let's call him Adam. Adam works on the report for days and days. And when he finishes, he goes to the boss to present his report. And generally, he goes like this. Dear my boss, here is the report I prepared. The boss checks the report. And after checking it, he tells Adam that the report is not okay. And he rejects it. And he rejects it like that. Adam feels very bad. He responds in a sensitive manner. And he says, what? Really? I gave my hours to that report and I think it is just perfect. Well, I guess you get the point, but here is what happened. The situation is exactly the same in both cases, except the way that the workers perceive and present their reports. Adam presents it like that, while Adam presents it like that. Adam holds the report apart from his body, so when the report is rejected, Adam can still stay here. Therefore, he can respond in a creative way, and he says that, okay, I'm going to work on it, and eventually he looks for ways to improve his report. On the other hand, Adam holds the report like that, as a part of his body. So, when the report is rejected, Adam himself is rejected as a person automatically. Therefore, he takes it personal, and he responds in a reactive way, and eventually he quits the project, or maybe even he quits his job. The difference lies in their point of views. While one perceives the rejection just as a disapproval of the report, the other one perceives it as a disapproval of his personality. And the bottom line is, to be creative or reactive is a choice each and every one of us is free to make. And both choices are fine. We can always choose to be Adam or Adam against events in life. But it seems to me that being creative like Adam, as much as possible in life, gives a real shortcut to success and happiness. And having said that, I know we are all human, and I know that some things are easier said than done. So, I'm not telling you that throw all reactive thoughts out of your mental constructions and become a totally creative person in one day. I guess that would be like saying climb Mount Everest before lunch. No, I'm not saying that, but here is what I am saying. It is not impossible to be a more creative person. by just changing our point of view to the events and even to the words. Please look at the word impossible again. The word itself says, I am possible. Mr. Toastmaster.